I just wasted so much time, man. But it's alright. Sorry. Bro, I think I need to just cut all my shirts. I just always am like twisting them up eventually. Welcome back to another video, ladies and gentlemen. Sending out a lot of love. This is SCP-2662 Cthulhu. SCP illustrated Cthulhu turned into an SCP, the eldritch sleeping lord himself, the slumbering god of the deep depths of the darkest nightmare. Let's go. Is this SCP illustrated? Yes, it is. You see Erebus up there? So we're getting to there. We're getting there. Probably not gonna get to all of them. Keep waking up late. But I gotta stop. Somebody call my Instagram. Just call it.
Good day, everyone, and welcome back to
6 a.m.
SCP Illustrated Entry.
Okay. I want a little loud. Let's go. Cthulhu is going to be a cognito hazard, right? Also, or will cause cognito hazard things.
Good day, everyone, and welcome back to SCP Illustrated Entry Log 112. Today, we're taking a look at a particularly odd SCP. This SCP is actually quite cordial and friendly, but its properties are horrific.
Oh,
now, this
friendly?
is a Keter class SCP, and this video pretty much covers the whole spectrum. There's nudity, violence, swearing, ritual sacrifices, gore, and mutilation.
Wow.
Without further ado, let's begin.
That sounds like what happens when you deal with an eldritch god. Let's go.
The following data release has been authorized by the following council members and administration staff.
Okay, so I think, yeah, these are two members I'm seeing more often. So there's just council members. What okay, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I want to know, cause I'm gonna go back, but let me know down in the comments as well.
It has been authorized by the following council members.
What is it? Wait, sorry.
The following data release has been authorized by the following council members.
The following data release has been authorized by these council members. So it's like the data release. So what, after they figured out everything about the SCP, this is them like giving the files out. So that's all the importance from this screen right here.
And administration staff.
That's what I'm picking up, but I
Notice of reassignment for Agent Carson.
I would like to request reassignment from SCP-2662's containment team. I've seen a lot of things during my career, but there are only so many castrated pigs and blood orgies I can witness before my stomach begins to turn. In addition, I'm hearing voices. It compels me to join them. I believe I may be suffering 2662's effects.
Oh, and it said he was successfully resignated. Is that what it is? English, man. English. Not my first language, if you can clearly tell. Where am I at? So, cognito hazard. We're gonna get a cognito hazard in here, I'm assuming. I gotta leave it over here. And then, okay. Having some technical difficulties.
Description. SCP-2662 is a cognitohazardous entity approximately 4 meters in height and 200 kilograms in weight. SCP-2662 appears to be in a vaguely humanoid shape, with approximately 20 additional muscular hydrostats in similar structure to cephalopoid limbs attached to its back. These limbs are fully functional and allow SCP-2662 to perform up to 10 different tasks at once. SCP-2662's primary anomalous effect only occurs after long-term repeated exposure, usually by being in the same room as or interacting daily with SCP-2662.
I'm not gonna lie, it would be so creepy to be in the room with SCP-2662. Or, well, I'm gonna just call him Cthulhu for short. Just easy, for ease, since it says everybody knows him as. Like, imagine having to chill. Like, oh, like, look at him. Look at him from the drawing above. It would look really cool or not really cool. It'd be really cool to hang out with Cthulhu. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But then imagine like your mind twist. I wonder if there's like some willpower you have to like. Okay, I'll get into it. Actually.
Subjects exposed to SCP-2662 for a period of 6 months or longer are at risk of becoming acutely aware of SCP-2662's wants or needs and are compelled to fulfill them. They may also suffer from quasi-psychotic episodes when under stress. SCP-2662 is unable to affect humans that have a 2 or higher Mars score, Mind Affecting Resistance Scale.
Okay, so SCP is unable to affect humans that have a 2 or higher Mars Mind Affecting. Okay, that's cool there, because that's where I wanted to get. So I was gonna say, if you have a stronger will, probably can't pierce your psycher mind, but becoming acutely aware. Okay, so do you see the gigantic? What is this? What is that? We're gonna go from bringing him Pepsis to blood orgies. How does that happen?
Maybe SCP-2662's secondary anomalous effect is the spontaneous generation of religious followings at an approximate rate of at least once a month.
I see.
This generation is involuntary and...
One sec. Okay, here we go. Return. Oh, I forgot that.
Causes SCP-2662 notable distress. Religious groups generated by SCP-2662...
What? We're just hopping right into it. I like how the secondary effects of 2662's anomalous effect is the spontaneous generation of religious followers. That's really at an approximate rate of at least once a month.
Usually focus on attempting to break into its containment unit in order to perform various rituals that are violent and or sexual in nature. These groups tend to be highly organized and appear to adapt to each failed attempt, despite there being generally no contact between different generated religious followings. Special containment procedures. Containment of SCP-2662 is primarily focused on preventing unauthorized entry into its containment unit. For this purpose, on-site Task Force Tower 9, belligerent bodyguards, has been organized to guard SCP-2662's containment unit and keep track of new religious followings focusing on the worship of SCP-2662. Task Force Tower 9 is to use non-lethal methods when dealing with an attempt of unauthorized entry, authorized to use lethal force if necessary. All members of Task Force Tower 9 are to be tested biannually for cognitohazardous influence. As containment of SCP-2662 is completely voluntary, it is currently contained in an enlarged humanoid containment unit with standard safety measures for low-risk humanoids as detailed in document 0998 Kilo Alpha.
Imagine getting cooked by Cthulhu in some COD. Or getting cooked. Right now I'm playing Elden Ring. On my second channel I'll be uploading little just like kind of like my lost footage from my streams and stuff like that, and the other stuff. If you want to check it out, it's linked down below. But I think the first thing I'll post will go up today, but I think that's just freaking hilarious seeing this picture of Cthulhu. I like the spin because there was someone who told me before that the gods, even though the gods are reflections of us, there was someone a while ago that told me that Cthulhu and some of the H.P. Lovecraft entities that he created were supposed to be black. Not black people, but like something to do with black people. I can't remember. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I have no idea. But I like that spin on, sometimes when you hear things about Cthulhu, they're like kind of more voluntarily trying to cause the cult things to go on. Or, I don't know, eldritch gods, old beings. I even there's some people that think I'm an ancient deity. I don't really know the mind of what one of these things would do. I could think of a lot. But I'm going to think like this, right? I like the spin on how, like, this Cthulhu is chilling. Doesn't want to be causing cult things to happen and is disturbed when these sacrifices go on. I'm assuming that the Cthulhu in this one, from what I've seen so far, is not, it's just, We'll get further before I say this next part. I just wanted to tell, so I'm gonna let the video play. I won't try to pause too much now.
Alpha.
Because we're already at 10
Additionally,
minutes.
SCP-2662 is allowed one copy of a daily newspaper of its choice, a computer, and requested computer games totaling no more than $50 every month. SCP-2662 can only affect approximately 5% of the human population and 2% of Foundation personnel. It is therefore considered a low-risk cognitohazard. Incident 2662-7. On 2003, a religious group known as Towards Him successfully broke into SCP-2662's containment. SCP-2662 is seen taking a shower in preparation for sleep. There is a loud noise as previously undiscovered explosives are detonated underneath the center of SCP-2662's containment unit. 5 injured civilians climb out of the hole left by the detonation. SCP-2662 leaves the shower to investigate the noise.
My dude's just taking a shower.
Agent notified Task Force Tower 9 of a breach into containment. They attempt to suppress the initial 5 civilians unsuccessfully, as 5 more arrive with weapons. After a brief struggle, agents are pinned down and tied with rope by the civilians. The injured civilians approach SCP-2662. The uninjured civilians stab their hands with knives, masturbate, and then draw unknown symbols on the wall with a mixture of sexual fluids and blood.
Oh man, come on. That's really not sanitary or necessary.
SCP-2662 appears
what?
to gag upon witnessing the symbols. The injured civilians successfully corner SCP-2662 in the shower stall. The injured civilians are seen squeezing blood out of their wounds and rubbing it onto SCP-2662 while singing.
Jesus Christ, stop, please! I just took a shower!
Task Force Tower 9 arrived to SCP-2662's containment unit. Task Force Tower 9 managed to suppress all civilians successfully and proceed to move SCP-2662 to a temporary unit until repairs can be completed.
What?
Incident 2662.
I ain't gonna lie, I see why they hopped in there. Cthulhu a little thick. I ain't gonna lie. I'm done, man. Should I do this in multiple parts because it got pretty long? Nah, I'll finish it out.
213.
I'll finish it out.
2005, a religious group known as the Betrothed successfully broke into SCP-2662's containment. SCP-2662 is seen eating breakfast and reading a newspaper. Security officers stationed at SCP-2662's containment unit enter with a researcher. The researcher can be seen carrying a piglet.
Can I help you?
Oh, our lord, please accept this innocent suckling swine, freshly orphaned from slaughter of both mother and father. May its soul of loss fuel you.
Researcher proceeds to castrate the piglet in front of SCP-2662 and place the testes on SCP-2662's food.
No thanks. I'm full. Go home. Your, lord is pleased with the offering.
Task Force Tower 9 is notified of a breach into containment. SCP-2662 attempts to read its newspaper. Researcher slits the piglet's neck and throws it onto the table. Blood
Wait, why didn't the agents take her out the room? Are they compelled? Oh my lord, what is going on, bro? How do they let anyone close to the... Okay, you remember the lake one? Where they had the, you do not recognize the bodies in the lake. Bro, why are they not running these people through the same thing before they get even close to his containment, bro? What is going on? That is actually causing me some distress. This is literally... this upsets me so much.
splatters the newspaper.
What? Look, can you go read a Bible or something? You really, really need it.
SCP-2662 puts the newspaper
really
down.
good.
The accompanying security officers execute researcher via gunshot to the head. They then begin consuming her. SCP-26...
What is going on? I'm saving this for a part 2. I'm saving this for a part 2. Nah, if you guys want to see part 2, come back tomorrow. What is going on? Why? This is basically like SCP-096 versus SCP-106, where the story is just completely blowing my mind right now. Like, what is going on? Bro, what am I witnessing, bro? Why are they not taking more measures to not have people just come in the cell? Is it because he's a low cognito hazard and literally they just like that he can only affect like 2% or 5%, so they're not worried? They're like, they'll be like, it's all good, you know? I don't have it in me to continue this today. I feel so bad for poor Cthulhu. You guys knew this would happen. Alright, I'm going on to the next video. Much love in Moonlight. I will see you in the next one.